Okay, Laura, I think we are live. Let me go ahead and double check in our group. Do you see us? Hi, everyone. Good morning.
It does look like we are live.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 Inside the Beauty Report. We are your co-host. I am Teresa, coming to you live from rainy, windy, crazy upstate New York. And Laura, you are coming to us live from
Rainy, Virginia, cold, rainy Virginia. So there we go.
They always say out like a lion, in like a lamb, right? And that's
So
what's
April's going to be great.
Yes, we are excited to be with you guys today for our live Ask Me Anything episode, and your questions were fabulous. I'm so excited. And our drawing for the March viewer of the month. So if you are watching live in our group, go ahead, drop us your name. We want to know who's here watching live, or even if you're watching the replay, go ahead and drop your name in there and let us know that you're watching the replay. And just congrats and thanks to everyone who watched episode number 1, all about skin cycling. I hope you learned some new tips, tricks, and a little bit about that trend that is everywhere and just how important it is for your skin. So Laura, we got some great questions. We got some great questions about the company, about the products, and we're going to tackle those this morning. Are you ready, Laura?
I am ready. Do you have all the questions in front of you?
I do.
Okay, perfect. Because I am going to
question-
watch our live stream in case anyone pops on.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
So our first question comes from Emma Brooks, and she wanted to know, what is your favorite thing about Mary Kay? And so, Laura, I started thinking about this because that is always, Emma, one of the hardest questions people can ask us. And, you know, in May, I'll celebrate 23 years with Mary Kay as a consultant, and I've used the products for over 3 decades. So there's lots of things I love about Mary Kay, and I feel like it's changed in different seasons. But this morning, as I was thinking about your question, I would say my favorite thing about Mary Kay in this season of my life would be just the enormous amount of freedom that comes from having your own business. And that is freedom financially. You know, when things get crazy and you say, okay, I need to make some extra money, or my kids who are at the ages where things are always popping up, and not little ticket items. We're talking about, hey, you know, prom dresses and senior pictures and trips and all the things. So I just so appreciate the freedom to be able to work this business in and around life, but also have that plan for my family that can help financially wherever a gap is. How about you, Laura?
Gosh, it probably does, keep shifting and changing. And that is a hard question. So I would pick a couple of things. I mean, one, I absolutely love the products. They're fabulous for my super oily skin. So I'm super glad I found Mary Kay. But I would also say all the friends that I have made. I would never have known Teresa if it weren't for Mary Kay, which is absolutely amazing. And you're a household name in our house. We talk about our New York trip to Miss Teresa's house, and it was one of the pictures Emma took to school with her to show all about Emma, was her trip to New York. And so it's just, and the ripple effect. So the other day, Emma was playing Scan the States, and she was coloring in a map of the United States because she was scanning the states. And so watching the ripple effect from the life lessons through my kids has been really quite amazing. So that is awesome.
And you give me chills, Laura, because I think people who are outside of our Mary Kay world, it would be hard to even explain to you what we mean by that ripple effect. Like the skills, the life skills, how we as moms and women just in general are built up within our Mary Kay culture. And then how that ripple effect as a mom trickles down to your kids, I can't even, you know when we are at our best, we help our kids be at their best. So great question, Emma. Okay. And Laura, let me also say, we're going to answer all these questions. We're going to go quick, and then we're going to do our March Viewer of the Month drawing. Okay. So I want everyone to know that that is coming. All right. So what Mary Kay product is best for sagging chin skin? And I love this question. And oh my goodness, I just realized I didn't write down her name. Do you remember who asked that?
I believe that was Jackie.
No, Jackie asked a different question. That's okay. I think it was she's in here. Maybe it was Tasha? Maybe Tasha.
Okay.
So I love this question. And you know what, Tasha, we wanted to make sure that we gave you some really accurate answers this morning. And so one of the things I want to share about the sagging chin skin is, first, what causes it, right? Obviously, as we age, one of the things that happens is our skin begins to lose collagen. And collagen is a connective tissue along with elastin. So as that tends to leave our body, different parts of our body and our skin begin to sag. So a lot of women will start to sag here. So I'm guessing you want to know non-surgical remedies. Okay, so obviously there are surgical remedies. Those are out there. But what can just the everyday woman do to help with that sagging skin? And I know you researched this a little bit, Laura. But one thing I want to talk about is there are ways with products and with makeup. So with makeup, there are ways that you can contour and give the illusion of that skin sagging not being there. And I wanted to plug that because next month, coming in our beauty report episode, you're not going to want to miss it, because we're going to be taking some of the guesswork out of knowing your beauty report colors and all that good stuff. But the other thing is, what products do we have, Laura? So we do have some products that we would absolutely recommend. I'm sure you're going to talk about this one, the lifting serum. And I would say, Laura, too, if you are experiencing saggy skin, the skincare regimen for you would be the repair system. So you would want to be using the advanced TimeWise repair system. This is going to give you the collagen peptides, the boosting ingredients, and then the lifting serum is another thing. So did you want to talk about the lifting serum, Laura?
Yes, so I did do some quick research yesterday on some of the ingredients and the basic ingredients, and then I went and expanded that to the products that we have. And so yes, the lifting serum to really tighten and firm. And I think a lot of times we think about our face and we stop here, and we forget that the products need to continue down to here. And so there should not be a difference in how your face and your neck and décolleté area look. And I think that's part of why we may end up with some of that sagging skin, is because while we try to take really good care of our face, we don't continue with those products down. And so the lifting serum can really tighten and firm if you're using that on a regular basis, along with the night cream with retinol from the TimeWise Repair set. And that because the night cream with retinol can help with that overnight, right? I love products that work overnight. And to go along with the retinol in the night cream, retinol was one of the top ingredients to fight skin that is losing its elasticity. And again, we tend to remember retinol on our face, but we don't tend to remember it down here. It fights fine lines and wrinkles. It fights that loose skin. It helps the skin regenerate. And then almond oil was another one that could help with sagging skin. And our naturally nourishing oil has almond oil in it. So this is another good product. And I just need to plug this, whether you have one or not.
Yes.
Facial rollers was one of those products that when you put on your nourishing oil or your lifting serum, you roll this on and it helps stimulate the cells in those areas and really And oh my gosh, ours is cool to the touch. The one that we had before is cool to the touch. And it helps the serums soak into the skin and stimulate the skin cells. And that's what's going to help your skin sort of rebuild and boost the elasticity that it has. So
Yep.
those
And
were just
collagen production. Collagen production
Yes.
stimulates with that roller. So Laura, I that is so good. So back to that question, just to recap, start with the Voluform Repair skincare system. Start there. Because I know it can be overwhelming when there's so many products. The clinical solutions, adding that, the natural oil, and then one other thing, Laura, that I read was about the hyaluronic acid, which sounds like such a scary word, but you guys, what that is, it's a hydrator, and it allows the skin to absorb water and hold onto it like 1,000 times more. And we have a booster, an HA booster now. And what this would do is just, it helps because it helps retain the moisture, it helps plump. So this could be something else that actually would really help you to possibly see a difference. Again, I love our Mary Kay 100% satisfaction guarantee because it allows you to try products and make sure you're going to get the results you're looking for. The last thing I'll say about the neck sagging is there are lots of warnings now about screen time and cell phone time, because we're always like this. And there's actually exercises you can do online. But Laura, I think you gave one of the best tips, which is we got to start here, all the way here up. I missed that memo in my early 20s. I'm a little off, but I make up for it now because I lather, like I use just as much product here as I do here. So, yeah. All right. So moving on to the next question, which came from Jackie. I love this. Which hydrating mask is best for women over the age of 50? So I pulled out one of my favorites, Laura. You know how much I love, and it's in our package that the winner is going to receive. There's a biocellulose mask in here. You guys, this is one of those secret products that Mary Kay has in its stash that you really don't realize the magic it does until you use it. And I know that we have to use products that maybe we don't see dramatic results overnight, but this is one of those products that if you use, you will see immediate results because it is an incredible, not only hydrating mask, but it's an age fighting mask. So your skin is going to drink this up. It's a sheet mask. So you put it on, you leave it on. I leave it on till it's like literally dry. And when you take it off, your skin just looks younger. It helps with the fine lines and wrinkles. You can actually, Laura, this mask, going back to the saggy neck, has those eye flaps on it.
You can put them down here because it's a lifting mask. Yes. It is a lifting mask. So put the extra everywhere.
Yes. And definitely this sometimes will show up on our half off specials. So monthly half off specials. So be on the lookout for that. But it comes with 4 in here. And I love to do this at least a couple times a month. It is just brings your skin back to life. So
and
that was a
where
great
you
question.
could add the roller afterwards to roll in the excess moisture and just maximize what you're getting from that mask.
Love it. Okay. And our last question from my amazing customer, Vicky. So I love this question. So Laura, Vicky is so cute. She wanted to know if Laura has earned any Mary Kay cars and how close we were as a unit to earning our next pink car. So I wanted to just touch base on this really quick because now I meet people all the time who don't even know Mary Kay has a car program. And so, yes, you can, as a consultant or a director of Mary Kay, earn the use of a Mary Kay career car. And there are 3 different levels. There is the first level, which is the Chevy Malibu, and then the premier unit level, which is the Equinox, and then the pink Cadillac, which is like the epitome of Mary Kay, right? That pink Cadillac. And so you as a consultant can earn the Malibu, and then as a consultant or as a director, you can earn any of those 3 levels. And not only does Mary Kay pay your car payment, you guys, but she pays the majority of our car insurance. I remember when I lived in Virginia, I don't know if you guys even still have this. We had personal property taxes, Laura. Do you still have those?
Yep.
In Virginia that you paid for those. So I have not had a car payment literally since I was, I think, 24 years old. And Vicky asked how many cars. I think we are currently qualifying for, I think it's our 13th or 14th car. And you guys, I apologize because that sounds crazy that I wouldn't remember how many cars, but over the years, it's just every 2 years you get a new car, unless you up a level. So, and Vicky, I love your question. Our unit is always working to have that pink Cadillac. It is a very prestigious level in Mary Kay. If I could earn one on my own with just Laura and I, we would do it, right, Laura? But it really takes a whole bunch of people working together. We are a premier level unit, which puts us in the top 1% of the company as units. So, but Laura, Vicky wanted to know if you've earned a car. And Laura is quite close to earning a car. I just want to put that out there. And I think the minute she decides she wants to track that goal, she'll do it because she hits all her goals. I just think she probably hasn't decided yet. But Laura is a master at crushing goals. And I've watched her this year crush a family goal that is so exciting. And I think inspires all of us to realize that anyone can use this opportunity in Mary Kay to achieve whatever goal they might have for their family. So Laura, do you want to share the exciting goal you set for your family and how you achieved it with Mary Kay?
Yes. So, and just to be honest, like the car thing is floating around because I have teenagers now and we're realizing that we need to be in more places than we have cars. So it's sort of floating up there, but I've been really focused on the goal that we set 4 years ago to go to Germany in 2023 when my oldest daughter graduates from high school, which is this year. And we set a really big goal because there's 6 of us in our family, and taking 6 people anywhere is really expensive, especially overseas. This would not happen just on our own salary. So we set this goal to do a big trip. This is where my husband and I met. This is where I was born and raised. So we wanted to take the kids back to show them all the places we lived. And then just recently we populated all the places that we're going to do, and it's really exciting. And we bought the books and we've been watching YouTube videos. And I mean, we lived there for 20 years, but we've been watching everything. And we set this goal, and then we figured out, okay, what is that going to look like over 4 years? What does that mean? So how do I do this, which is massive and very intimidating, quite honestly. I wasn't sure how we were going to do it until we started breaking it down to what does that look like every month? So what do I need to do every month to be able to grow this number to get to $16,000? And it really just broke it down to what do I need to do every month, and what does that kind of look like every week, and what effort do I want to put into it to be able to grow that number for myself and my family to be able to get to Germany in a couple months. So it's been pretty exciting to see, and the kids have helped me be accountable because I'll be honest, none of this was here until probably last year when one of the kids looked and said, well, how close are we? And I was like, well, I don't know. I need to go figure it out.
They
So
hold
then
you
they made me
accountable.
write it down. And we've been watching it grow. So everybody in the family can see this. It's funny because I had it downstairs, and when I was getting ready for this morning, I said, oh my gosh, I need the goal poster. And Emma goes, I know where that is. It's downstairs. I'll go get it for you. And so she knew where it was. So the whole family sees the goal poster, so they know. And ironically, last night I sat down, and I say this because it doesn't matter what your goal is. So I sat down because the family is already thinking about where's the next trip in 3 years. My next daughter graduates in 3 years. It's going to probably cost us the same amount of money, but I've lost a year in saving, right? So last night I was sitting down at the computer and thinking, if I've got to do this again, and I have 3 years, what does that look like? What does that look like by month? How many months will I have to save? And what does that look like for me to save through my sales and, things like that? And so I was breaking that down. And so you could do that, whether it's a phone bill that you want to pay every month? You want to take a weekend trip? What does that look like for you? It doesn't even have to be, don't be intimidated by my $16,000 number, because I was, and it's my number. That's what it takes for 6 of us to go somewhere. I mean, the plane tickets alone are expensive, right? But if you want to go to
Right.
Disney World, or you want to take a weekend trip, or you need to pay for graduation or college or a car payment, you can take that number and then break it down. So it really is, try not to be intimidated by your own number. I think I froze.
You know what, Laura, you did freeze at a perfect
did.
moment, a perfect moment. But I will say this, it is so inspiring, you guys. I want every guest listening to just think, if you had a way to create that extra income towards a goal, what would the goal be? What would it be? What would you love that right now just feels like, okay, no, we got to pay a bill first, or I don't know how we would save for that, or that doesn't seem in the budget right now. When you have your own business, like our business, those choices change, because you realize you can do the work, you can do the activity to reach the goal. So we could talk so much about how we help you do that, how you can make this business work for you. And I don't care if you are young, older, working, not working, kids, no kids, like it literally doesn't matter what season of life you're in, because there is someone in Mary Kay right now in your season of life doing it. And that's what's so inspiring. And there's so many different ways to do it. If you know, online, in person, like it's just, and Laura, I'll say this. I think that having your own direct selling business, I'm so grateful for the last couple of years, because I feel like it is becoming more okay and less like weird for women, especially, to have their own direct selling business. And there's lots of them out there, you guys. And it's become smart to have that other area of your life that can generate income. And I think we're in a culture now where women want to support women, people want to support small businesses, and that makes a difference too. So I will say, Laura, that this month, it is March 2023, because we don't know when people will be listening to this episode, right, Laura? It could be, who knows? But this month, we have a few more days left in this month where you can take advantage and start your Mary Kay business for only $20. $20. Laura, I can't feed my children anywhere outside of my home for $20.
Probably can't feed them in my home for 20.
Right? So $20, you could just say, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. If nothing else, I get to hang out with Laura and Teresa and see what happens and get my own products at 50% off. Now, if you want to get the starter kit, which comes with over $400 worth of product, this month is only $90. With both the $90 or the $20 e-start, you get your free website, you get access to ProPay. I always say, why not? I'm so glad I took a chance, even though I was clueless 23 years ago. And Laura, I know you probably are too.
I didn't know what I was doing, and I wasn't doing anything when I just helped a friend, quite honestly. And it took a long time for someone to ask me, well, what do you want to do with this business? And my first answer was, I don't know. And then that's when someone challenged me, what do you like to do? I said, well, we like to travel. They said, well, where do you want to go? So then that's what Ireland, that's where Ireland came from. I said, well, my husband really wants to go to Ireland. And he said, well, why don't you save for that? And I said, oh, yeah, I guess I could do that. Right? Because I didn't know either. But yeah, I'm so thankful, because we would not have taken those trips, not the Ireland trip and not this Germany trip, without Mary Kay. They're completely paid for by Mary Kay, completely paid for by the business. So
Laura, you just gave me chills up and down from the tip of my toes to the top of my head, because I can't even put into words what the Mary Kay income has done for our family. Like, there are so many opportunities that would not have been possible for us or our kids without this. And again,
Emma is so excited just to have a snack in as many countries as possible. Like that's her
I
goal
just
right
want
now.
a postcard and, somebody to videotape eating a croissant.
She wants a snack in every country. So,
Oh, I want her to food log that for
Oh.
me.
and I should tell you, right? So this is Germany 2023. Well, over the last 4 years, it morphed into not just Germany, but what other countries are close that we could go to, because why not? So now it's Germany, Austria, France, Luxembourg, and Belgium, because we're already
Why
there.
not?
So why
Why
not?
not? So stay tuned, you guys, for more
That's right.
episodes. Ask Me Anything, and you are not going to want to miss the beauty report for April, because we have something for you that you are going to love. And I cannot spill the secret yet, but trust me, you don't want to miss it. If you're in the beauty report group, you will see it. If you're not and you're watching this from YouTube, make sure you click the link so that you can be in the beauty report group and not miss any scoop. All right, are we ready to pick a winner, Laura?
We are ready. I'm so excited.
Me too. All right, I'm gonna do this. Oh, our winner is Tisa Selena. So congratulations, Tisa. You are a winner of the
Ooh.
really fun everything pack in here. So congratulations, Tisa. But really, thank you to everyone who submitted a question. Thank you
Yes.
for getting the extra entry, and thank you for watching the skin cycling episode. And we can't wait to be back with you in April with our surprise for you. That, trust me, you're gonna love it. Okay, so
Stay
we
tuned.
are signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye from the Beauty Report.
Bye.